All right, so let's kick things off with a recap. Last week, um, we started off with Arson learning how to control his newfound abilities and being shunted to the elemental plane of air. Before we return back to the people getting lost in the caves. And Daehun, after following some whispering voices, found at the bottom of a well a sword. Reaching out his hand over the water, the sword started floating up towards Daehun, who accepted the sword. Once the other two had caught up, you resumed your search for the mummies, but you didn't find them. Instead, you found this 16-year-old elf teenager. Learn that he's also from the future. Funny how that's happening. You try to teleport back, but then you discovered you're out of charges. The next day, you returned to the Burbler and had a party discussion as to what to do with things. Discussed Daehun's new sword, and eventually told him that it's a hex blade. Now Daehun is left with a moral quandary as to whether to accept the sword and become a warlock, or to maintain his principles by saying that all warlocks are evil. Except Fleur. Fleur's the one good warlock according to Daehun. And you decide to take a trip to Mikhail's island and take a look at his horde. Taking Tong with you to start the process of making a permanent teleportation circle. And so we return to the present, you teleporting back to the Bear Brawler, I presume. It's Olivia.
Yeah. Yes. To the Bear Brawler. And since he won't be here tonight, she will just let Starbog continue playing at the beach. There.
You may actually want to bring him with you this time because, you have a certain thing that's going to be happening tonight. Specifically, your bachelorette party is tonight.
Fair point. Well, then Daehun's going to have to carry him inside the cave. Because Liv wants to pull Arson aside for something real quick.
Okay.
If Sol is actually alive and not
muted.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've just realized that the reason why I couldn't hear anyone is because I had my Bluetooth headphones turned on and forgot to turn them off.
It's okay. I figured you're in perpetual shock from Chris Pratt Mario.
Oh god. What's so sad is that, like, you can tell that everyone else is, like, trying, and then it's just fucking Chris Pratt. So sad.
But anyways, since Arson is the other slimy thief in the party, She will pull him aside over to where Mikhail's body is, actually?
Okay.
Um, hey, buddy, crazy question. Do you perchance think this is, worth some money?
What's worth money?
She motions to the crystalline dragon statue standing before you.
Oh, that. He like puzzles at it.
Nah.
You know, it's
'Cause
really shiny.
she pulls out like one of those jeweler magnifying glass and takes a closer look. Because I'm thinking you can probably get like a pretty fucking penny for this on the black market. I mean,
Okay,
dragon
like,
parts.
'cause here's the thing. Even if it is like fake or whatever, and like technically is just like made out of fucking glass or some shit, the point is if you can con some dummy into buying it, well then that's a whole different matter.
You also have the moral quandary that is my body.
Liv puts her hand on Arson's shoulder and gives the slimiest lawyer look. Oh, don't worry. I could convince somebody that it's real, even if it's made of glass.
Exactly. So I think we could easily sell Goodman our shit into into making this work.
That being said, she takes a closer look and goes, it would be better if it was real. And there's a reason for that. Not because I actually care about the moral quandary of it being your body, Mikhail. After I'm rid of your soul, I don't really care where you end up.
That's assuming we can be separated.
Exactly. Point being, though, if it is, she rubs her fingers together like money. If it's worth some money, hear me out. You're not using that body, Mikhail. And this is technically, for all intents and purposes, my hoard. So, why don't why not just make it part of the horde? It would certainly increase your power.
You remain silent.
Hey, I'm just interjecting here. So, what if we made armor out of it? Or swords?
Liv clasps her hands together and goes, interesting point. Now hear me out here, Daehoon. You do have the moral quandary of it being Mikhail's body.
Like I care. Hey, Mikhail, you're a nice guy, but you're not giving me any of this, so just saying.
She, however, will place her hand on it and goes, I mean, think of it this way, right? It it definitely appears to be made of crystals. I mean, worst case scenario, this is like onyx, right? If it's actually a crystal. And even then, onyx sells for quite a bit. But you have to think, for as magical as dragons are, let's not deny that. She posits, but technically they're still made of carbon.
So wait, we can burn it?
No, I'm suggesting that it might be diamond.
Burn it. Yes. Oh wait,
You
we can
can't-
just resurrect an entire country with this. Nice.
Yes, we can. We're not
Wait,
going
why
to.
would we need to resurrect an entire country?
I don't know.
Because they
They-
someone.
What are you planning?
Yeah, I don't know. Daehoon goes off the fucking deep end and accidentally commits genocide.
Look, if I create a meat grinder, I'm gonna have to use it.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
but point being is that, I could just add this to the horde. And if it works as, well, most dragon hordes do, and it's worth some money, then
Or-
the money, then the amount of money that this thing is worth, uh, should proportionally cause an increase of draconic power. And that's overall a good thing, Daehoon.
Well, wait. Do you need the money itself, like gold and so on, or can you just get like an estimate on the value? Because if you have the value but you don't have to sell it, that just makes your job easier.
Oh, certainly. We don't actually need to sell this thing.
Awesome. So don't, because it's technically your previous skin or something, and it looks cool.
Yeah, no, I wasn't planning on selling it.
Okay, cool.
I might not care where Mikhail ends up, but I do actually enjoy his company and don't want to be a bitch to him. Actually, hey,
So,
Daehoon, do you want me to
what?
ruin that sword for you even more?
All right, look, I have an announcement to make.
Have you
I
taken that up? Yes, Daehoon, continue.
I have decided that sometimes being wrong is okay, which means that sometimes being a warlock is okay. So that means that I don't think, unless you make my sword bad in like a bad way, I will be okay with it being warlock stuff.
Cool.
You have
So,
to tell yourself to sleep at night, Daehoon.
yeah, well, it's difficult for the boy, okay? But I'm going to make this worse for you.
Oh no.
But
Don't.
So,
Liz,
yeah, I admit I'm a weird case. Most warlocks don't serve deities. Well, great old ones notwithstanding. Um, but here's a small problem about hexblades, Daehoon. They are tools of the Raven Queen,
yep,
who is a death goddess
perfect.
from the Shadowfell.
Okay. So undead, which is kind of my shtick, or at least what I
No,
want to.
no. She fucking hates the undead. First of all.
What? I thought the Shadowfell was.
Oh yeah, and it's full of the
it's
things, but she specifically hates the undead.
it's a dark
That's
version of the Feywild.
but that's not the worst part, Daehoon. The worst part is you already serve another deity. You sure we supposedly will exactly want you? Just, you know?
Well, okay, look, I technically already served 3.
Well, I mean, whatever the fuck's going on with the Twin Divine, I don't think really counts. There's not exactly a non-complete compete clause with that, mostly because they're weak as shit and we're technically not their clerics or whatever. The thing about, becoming pact bound and by proxy being the tool of another goddess, I'm just saying you might want to bring it up with your god.
I don't I
All right.
don't see a problem with sets. Where I come from, people combine religions all the time.
So here's the other problem. One's a solar deity, and the other is a raven queen.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Also,
But wait, are they both like? Do they both follow the rules, or are they complete and utter chaos?
I she stops something for things. Well, I mean, he'd supposedly you'd have taken it up with him. I believe he does out of respect for not wanting the eldritch abomination that is the ground beneath our feet to wake up and start murdering us all.
Okay, wait. So
But the Raven Queen, I'm pretty sure is like on the law chaos spectrum. Neutral? Errors on the side of chaotic? No. She's
Yeah,
lawful
I'm looking
neutral.
at it.
She puts her fingers together. No, she is lawful neutral.
Okay, so I
'Cause
have one side which is light and good and war, right? So light and war, and then the other side is death and darkness. That's perfect. I can have
I
two sides, and both of them generally fit into my preferences as a person.
yeah, I would not bring up the whole undead thing.
No, just flat out death. It doesn't have to be undeath. Just
Yeah.
death.
Um that being said, as for afterlife shit, does Pizza Coachly have a plan for you?
I have not asked him.
I would ask him.
Okay.
Like I made the very foolish mistake of going to have a custody battle for my soul after I die. Uh, don't be an Elder Scrolls protagonist like me, Daehoon.
What are
Because
the Elder Scrolls?
don't worry about it. Point being is that uh, death does not necessarily mean that you're no longer the Raven Queen's servant.
Okay.
Just look at just look at the Shatter Kai. Anyways, you should probably go get Servon. You're likely the only one of us who could lift him.
What's up with Sturbot?
I don't know. He's probably. You came in on your own volition. Cool.
Yeah.
I thought you were still rolling that around in the sand.
We were, yeah. There were problems resulting in an early return.
Ah, I see.
Well then, great. He's here. Let's go.
Do you make any forward message to the goblin, or you just surprise him like last time?
She doesn't have the goblin's number.
How unfortunate.
She's thinking about that probably as she's passing teleportation too. Oh wait, fuck! I forgot something, didn't I?
If you forgot it, then what is important?
Left arson behind.
Probably would be the worst option for arson, considering it's a tropical island.
I mean, yeah, it's like, oh no, you guys left me on Tahiti? Damn, that sucks. Anyway.
You're purposely leaving Tong there.
Yes, that isn't being forgotten. She just has a duty to perform.
Of abandoning my child.
Yes, as opposed to abandoning arson.
Alright, so you teleport back and the goblins. Ah! I thought you were gonna warn me first!
Oh, so that's what I forgot. Do you have, like, a sending stone or something?
Maybe?
Alright, give me your sending stone number.
Alright. I'll give you his quote-unquote sending stone number.
Cool. Alright, there. To which... she'll just head downstairs without saying another word to this poor man.
Alright, as you're going downstairs, the landing above the main tavern, Fleur looks down at it, kind of yips and it hides around the corner, so to speak, and the rest of you would hear Himiko say, well, I pull that up. Ara ara. Shit, I forgot what it was specifically.
Japanese.
あらあら、昨晩の花ちゃんの友達みたいだよ。Which for Miss Olivia, you hear that translates more or less as my, it looks like Hana-chan's friend from last night.
Hey, Himiko, can you please never say Ara Ara again?
No.
Oh.
Okay, well, yeah, it's worth a shot.
Like, you're put on the list.
Yeah. It's kind of unfortunate, man. I'm not gonna lie.
The individual that appears to be referring to is a human man, probably in his mid-20s.
Huh.
Nice. A Daehun. Is he wearing armor?
Yes, he is.
Awesome. He's the best person in the room, except for Daehun.
You are aware most of us in this room are wearing armor, right?
Yeah, but he's a guy. He's just a normal human. He's the best.
Wow, that's some low-key racism from Daehun. I thought he was better than that. She
You thought he was better than that?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, at least not a racist.
It's like, having expectations, that's on you.
Yeah, well, fuck me, I guess. She will then turn and look at Fleur. Just, no, we can wait for that.
Okay.
The guy is sitting at the bar over here next to someone that you have seen before. Let me pull out their token. There. Next to the elf woman that was working on Daehun's armor.
Sick.
Huh, neat.
Well, they're the best people in the room together at the moment. So Daehun.
So elves are okay.
Elves are everywhere. They're basically just humans plus.
So are tieflings.
Did you say tieflings?
Yeah, we're fucking everywhere. Wherever
Okay,
there are
wait,
people.
no. First off, that's in two contexts, and no. Where are they again?
Right here.
Okay, I will walk up to them. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. My friend is scared of you, I think. Who are you?
Yeah, but merchants. He looks down at himself. Heavily armed merchants.
Effective then. Good. What do you sell?
Oh, all sorts of things. But as you can see, we're not at our business at the moment. We're just discussing break-in last night.
Oh, break-in. What did they take?
From what we can tell, doesn't appear to be anything.
Oh, that's the good stuff. They probably left something then.
Oh, fuck. I don't think there's Santa in this world. Neat.
Awesome. I didn't even think of that.
You're a couple months too early.
Yeah, we gotta deal with the Doot boys. All right, well,
So you had a break-in that didn't steal anything, and
Well, I think what happened was that well, they were in our establishment for some reason, and we came back. They stayed there the entire night, and they tried to make a break for it.
okay, so hear me out. They might be, homeless.
Too finely dressed.
wait, you gotta look at them? What do they look like?
Well, I mean, first of all, that's fucking profiling. But also,
Rich homeless people? Right.
well,
Oh, wait, that's us. Wait, no,
yeah.
that's just you guys. I have a home. Ah.
Yeah, no, like, if anything, we are the epitome of rich homelessness. But that's not the point. The point I'm trying to get at here is that people can lose their money very quickly, Daehoo. And if they're lucky, they can get out with their with like the clothes on their back, sure. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not homeless.
Live. Focus. We're talking about a break-in here.
Okay,
Yeah,
again.
let's not.
Yeah.
We're not fucking arguing the ethics of like who's homeless and who's not. We got a fucking job to do.
Okay,
Yep.
let's take this one step at a time.
This isn't even a job yet. I mean, I'm just talking to this guy, and you butt in talking to him too. Come on, I ruined their conversation. Now you're ruining mine.
Yeah, it's only good when I do it.
Okay, hey Arson.
Yeah.
You're like the fucking master at B&Es. Why would somebody break in and not steal anything?
I mean, to like send a message, like fucking mafia times.
Actually, yeah, that could do it.
Well, you were asking about what they looked like. We only saw 2 of them, but there was evidence that there were 4. One was a tabaxi, really nasty scar on her face and a big wide-brimmed hat with a feather in it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's her sister.
No, that's she's rubbing the mouth in us. I think no. My sister doesn't have a scar on her face. She does have multiple scars.
I'm so not used to seeing cat faces.
No, she'll pull in Daehung and Arson, because I don't think she's told Arson yet either closely, away from fucking Fleur.
Who's already sitting at a table on the opposite side of the room.
Yeah. So, and you two don't ever fucking tell for this, right? But so here's the problem. You and Sean went off the fucking deep end?
Who?
Yin and Sean.
Who?
She looks over at Arson. He's an idiot. You remember who Yin Sean is, right?
Let's go.
David and Arson just high five over their shared idiocy.
I am going to slit both of your throats while you sleep.
Like, Well, looks like sleepover, dude.
Yeah, baby.
It's like we'll share turns being awake.
She inhales deeply and goes, "Okay, so Yinshan was a member of the, I believe it was the Golden Horde, one of the gangs in the city, right?
Okay.
Right up until Libertas's gang whooped their fucking ass, stripped their gang status, and just sort of left them to their manor. So here's the other problem, right? You remember like Ono and the samurai dude and all that jazz?
I do remember those guys, yes.
So, fact, Incheon, definitionally speaking, is well, she's not a tabaxi.
Okay.
She's something more akin to like, well, like say Himiko over there, or Tong, right? Except for cats instead of foxes. And because of that, Ono and his group, like, they hunt, but well, they're called fucking yokai, but that's beside the point. That they hunt those sorts of creatures, and well, for Fleur's birthday party, we were able to get them have them have a truce. After that happened, that truce ran up, so presumably they fought. Is why Yinshan has the scar now. But that's not the worst of it. So since neither of you fucking remember who Yinshan is, I'm gonna take this time to explain it to you. She went down bad severely for Fleur, like almost as bad as I was.
Oh, her. Yeah.
Hey, I remember her. We fought her.
Liv and I. No, we didn't fight her.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
No.
When like Fleur got kidnapped, and then we had to like go in a dungeon, and then she showed up.
No, well, she came with us, but she was also charmed. Anyways, so there was that, but since she was down catastrophic for Fleur. And then she got the news that I married Fleur. And I'm going to put this in a term that I know for a fact Arson will understand. Maybe not you. She went full fucking yandere.
Yeah, I don't understand. Did she like try to kill you?
No, but she is more than likely fucking batshit. To put it
wait,
nicely.
stop. How do you do that? Okay.
It's the same.
Yeah, thank you, Starbon.
Too many questions about the person who made it, though.
And they probably did fuck that shit, but that's beside the point. Anyways, my point here being, so, well, I've already pointed this out to Libertas, of course, and me and one of Fleur's sisters have sort of agreed to keep an eye out, just in case. So there's that, but it's not impossible that she might come for Fleur. And
okay, so it's just a Tuesday.
Like what? Fleur getting kidnapped? The fucking Princess Peach of the group?
Yeah, exactly. Except Princess Zelda. She at least has some fucking agency.
Okay, well, thanks for telling us. If you guys need, something more stable than a hotel, you can stay over at my place. I have literally 6 guardsmen.
Yeah, we have a barbarian.
Don't
I
worry.
can't believe that you have a house.
You know,
got it.
I was genuinely surprised too, but I actually looked over the deed. Yeah, he somehow didn't get duped.
It's a good house.
I mean,
Solid foundations.
I'm fucking surprised he managed to get like a fucking loan for a mortgage.
I didn't. I just bought the thing. Cash.
That
And you didn't get duped? Huh.
No.
that's honestly even more surprising. They had
Look, I had a deal with the guy. Like, he can call me up for. I think I said he can call me up if he ever gets sick.
oh, yeah, and you're back on the fucking free healthcare shit.
Anyway, that's not the point. So she's gonna get kidnapped, maybe.
She might. She might. Point being, well, I have the utmost faith in the fact that Rabid Barbarian, Turku the fucking Tear, and Black Dragon Kun will more than certainly tear that bitch's head off her shoulders. Just something to keep an eye out. She might end up, Mario, your princess is another castle again.
Okay, don't know what that means, but all right.
Anyways, that aside, seeing as that is currently Ian Sean's description, that also implies she was one of the 2 people who broke and enter. She turns back to the gentleman and goes, "Sorry about that group problem."
Yeah, while you're doing that, does anyone besides Arson speak Elvish?
Nope.
Negatory.
I mean, Liv doesn't. Does fucking Mikhail? I don't think he does.
And you're learning Elvish, correct, Arson?
Yeah, I don't know. How long do you think like Arson like what level is Arson at in his Elvish lessons?
Hmm.
Because we started like kind of a while ago.
Yeah.
He is probably less so than Liv in Fantasy Japanese,
With
but
less determination.
She's also been at it longer.
Probably. You're definitely not fluent. Probably about a year's worth. Like,
Cool. So like a cool like intermediate.
You can ask where the bathroom is, how to order a sandwich, the essentials.
I think it would even I don't know. I think it would be more than that. I think it's more like he can follow a conversation and speak in a conversation, but it's like very broken.
True. The problem, though, I would also argue it's like if you have somebody who is fluent, how fast they usually speak in a
Yeah,
conversation.
he's definitely like when you're talking to me, you need to speak slowly.
So it's hard to make out since they are speaking fluently. The man turns to Chunyan, the elf lady next to him, and says, "These guys, they, some of that's impressive, but a Hangul yokai?" Jimmy said, "Sounds like it." And then, well, that's all you get.
Mm. Okay, so say all that one again. Something yokai.
Hangul. If you want to write that down, it's HANGUL. Guo.
Okay, Hangwo Yokai.
Yes.
Okay. He relays that to the group. He's like, "Does anyone know what that is?"
Oh,
Liv,
wonderful! They
that
know
sounds.
what. Oh, wonderful! They know what Yanshan is. Uh, she will lean forward. So, hey, can you describe the other person for us?
Yes. Black hair. Actually, kinda like he'll lean closer in it. Kinda like her. I points over to Chunyin, except not as beefy strong. But that kind of oriental facial structure. I thought I saw a red-tailed, a red foxtail, or 3 or 4. Oh, like a red overcoat with blue trim, and like a brown dress underneath that.
She says, picking up Himiko. So, Himiko, honey,
Yes,
be completely honest with me. You didn't be any, did you?
I didn't.
Cool. Neat.
Are we just going to
Well,
ignore the fact that she said that all wrong?
yes, we are. Moving on.
Okay.
Cool. So, first, here's the problem. She says, repositioning Himiko, to actually, like, hold on to her, and starts petting her gently. Um, we know that she'll stop petting Kimiko with the free hand and go, do air quotes, a backseat. Uh, do you want, maybe we can set up like a mutually beneficial relationship to find these two?
I mean, you just traveled with the other 3 at being ears.
Liv fucking's now rubbing the bridge of her nose. Oh, fuck me. Hey, Arson, you
Yeah.
weren't there for that, so, have fun. Hey, David, how do you want to bet we're dealing with fucking changelings again?
Oh, hey, could I get another hand?
Let's.
I threw mine in the river. Or no, ocean. River.
Oh, ocean. It was the ocean. Hey,
It was the ocean.
Stirpon,
Yes.
since you're the only other responsible adult that's willing to talk at this in this conversation, yay or nay on Daehoon getting another changeling hand? Sorry, you heard Dad. If you can somehow convince Nice Mom to get you a changeling hand, then, well, listen to her. But I'm gonna have to side with Sturbot on this one.
Okay. Well, how about this? I just got a really cool sword and I gotta talk to it, so we'll deal with changelings if we come to them.
Yeah, you wanna. Yeah, you go talk with your sword.
Awesome.
Arson, the man turns over to his drinking companion, and Elvish says, taking a sip from his drink, I mean, changelings were involved, but I'm the changeling.
Fucking what the changeling?
What?
Hold on, shush. Arson's gonna try to listen more intently.
Roll perception.
Okay. I mean, fucking one moment. Let it load first.
Wait, see, Zila Poachley is wearing a Pokemon shirt.
Well,
Don't worry about it.
It's the weirdest coloring scheme.
Okay. Alright. I don't think they were changelings because they didn't have the same feel as I am. And I'm pretty perceptive. Don't give me that look. I may be old, but I'm not that old. You're 95. And I still have the eyes of an eagle. So you say. Sheesh, all of you. Treating me like I'm some senile old man, when I'm the one that spotted them. It's a shame the other two used Dimension Door, Talib said. Also, I think that it's not a kitsune, right? Pretty sure whoever was used reverse gravity, which is interesting because there's no gravity there. I mean, there's artificial gravity, but still. That's the extent.
Alright, so from what Arson's going to relay all of that back to the group, and he's like, I think that guy knows, like, where the changelings are, but maybe they're not changelings? He is
Liv's
pretty
eyes go
old.
wide. She looks back to the man and goes, I knew I recognized that smell. Old person.
What?
His hand goes up to the bridge of his nose. By the gods.
Hey, come on. That said, she sits and leans in closer. What the fuck do you mean I was traveling with 3 of the people who committed the B&A?
That was Himiko that said it.
Oh. Liv picks up Himiko again and puts her on the bar. What do you mean?
What other Foxy people do we have with us? Or at least until earlier this morning.
Actually, that does sound like Tom. Though I don't... Huh. I don't think Tong was on speaking terms with Himiko. Not because of, like, not Himiko, fucking Yanshan. Not because of, like, getting, angry, but just they hadn't talked? Huh.
And, do you remember
And
what
your
class
friend?
Do you remember what class she is?
Yeah, I'm going to explain reverse gravity and dimension door. Well, that solves one of the two. And obviously, we have correspondence with...
I mean, it seems like he failed to notice, but the other one was the other fox that you brought the other day.
Well, so it was like, and then so that explains those two. Why and Sean? After a certain point of talking to Himiko, she would have switched back to fantasy Japanese, but that's beside the point. Like that doesn't track. What exactly the two of them have with Ian Sean? I mean, yeah, I fucking suppose birds of a feather.
What connection or what person connects all three of them? Well, those two with Yunshan.
And like, actually, I don't know if you met Yinshan. I mean, there's tenuously myself. I don't believe Fleur met your other friend. So, unless you're suggesting like this is the fall of the eclipse.
This would be mostly Tong and Yunshan, the person connecting the two. The other one's a newcomer, and really only just came for Tong.
Those bitches gay. Good for them.
Well,
Good for them.
Well,
She
they're more than friends, less than a relationship. Either a romantic friendship or a platonic.
Friends with benefits, great. She says been turning around. Well, let's see. I mean, again, one could argue myself. I don't think she swivels back around and looks at Arson. I don't think he has any real connection with Yin Shan though. Tong, obviously, though he get high behind the Wendy's out down on Fifth Street.
Well, you were getting warmer and then you went colder.
He looks down at Shara. Shara, did you orchestrate a crime spree? He just licks his paw and then slyly walks away to Fleur.
Very much just like, Miyugi, did you get in trouble with the Fire Nation again?
Okay, well that isn't a no, but I don't think he's related.
No, you're still warm, but no closer than you were with Arson. Her tails are wagging back and forth while she's sitting on the counter.
Yeah, I suppose there's you. Again.
Colder.
And let's see. Chomper's up here cinnamon roll too good for this world. She wouldn't cause it. I don't think Sterling cares enough. I suppose on a metaphysical sense, like Fleur makes sense, but
well, you're getting very warm. I mean, it's not like you have the right answer, but you're connecting them incorrectly.
Look, I'm a fucking lawyer, not a detective.
Yes, and it shows.
Yeah, well, I can use the facts presented to me to get bullshit anyone out of a guilty sentence. She switches back to common for this, even arson, before returning to fantasy Japanese. But that doesn't mean I can find necessarily the facts myself. I mean, he squints and looks back. You don't mean my fucking daughter, do you?
That's colder. You're still
Cool.
very, very hot, but still cold.
Doesn't work with Daehoon.
Not to mention, both he and Cerbon were with you last night when the B&E happened.
Honestly, knowing Daehoon, I wouldn't be surprised if he was also conspicuously at a crime scene.
Duplication. Yeah.
Let me put it this way, Hugh was not here last night when they should be.
I'm sorry, do we have to, like, fucking pin Silvar against a wall and interrogate him severely?
No, he was here.
You were like, please, can we do that anyway?
Yeah, she is actually kind of just looking at her like, anyways, though.
No, it's
See.
not his fault that he got caught in the reverse gravity.
That kind of. He got caught in the first gravity. Turku got caught in the reverse gravity. The Veritas got caught in the reverse gravity. Where was conspicuously.
Pretty much everyone that was in here except your sister got caught in the reverse gravity. Well, and Tong. And her platonic girlfriend. And Fleur.
How the fuck did my sister escape it?
Look where she's sitting. She's been sitting there for the past 48 hours.
Yeah, I think she's sleeping with her eyes open. She does that. I wouldn't touch her. She does bite.
I mean, I narrowly escaped it. And I can tell you right where the reverse gravity was centered. But that doesn't really matter. You're trying to find the fourth individual.
Yes, who here is most likely to commit crimes? She's staring at Sorath, who does like the fucking Robert Downey Jr. meme of pointing to herself before going back to her drink. Yeah, no, it wasn't her. She would have stolen something.
Well, Shara right now is closer to the actual culprit than you are.
I'm sorry. Are you suggesting Fleur is familiar?
I mean, he was there, but he can't really do much without the orders of his master.
Right, and I suppose Fleur was conspicuously absent after the first gravity.
Ooh, you're getting warmer.
But Fleur also wouldn't, commit crimes like that?
Well, who's to say they were trying to steal something?
Okay, well, breaking and entering out of itself is still a crime? Are you proposing that Fleur committed a B&E without me? I feel somehow betrayed.
Well, look, here's what happened, is that, Fleur got suspicious of you telling people not to let her go around Yunshan. So she told, Tong to go arrange a meeting. When she came back, she cast, reverse gravity and used that as a sign. The three of them ran out. And, met back where that teleporter was and used it. Turns out
Huh.
that ship hadn't crashed.
Further of a huh.
Chun
Cool.
Yen I kind of elbows the man next to her, and they both stand up to leave.
Oh, She leans in to Himiko. Hey, those two. Well, more so her. Isn't from like first homeland or whatever.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to say that again. I was scratching my ear.
The frankly Jack as fuck kind of thought elf lady, not from Forest Homeland. Yes.
Technically, no. I mean, she's
Uh,
from that
yeah.
same general area.
So, statistically speaking, there's a good chance she knows the language and was eavesdropping on us. Wonderful. Anyways, one second. She reaches across the counter, grabs like the spray bottle that Libertas uses for cleaning, and sprays herself. No, down, boy, down. Now's not the time for biting off heads. It will come. She wipes the water away from her face and heals deeply. All right, neat. Hey, gang. So Fox Lady here just informed me. For the B&E without us present.
So what? She's an individual.
Yeah, well, this is also flirt we're talking about. I don't know how to feel about that.
First crime. Oh, we gotta celebrate.
Yeah, well, it's also, missing your child's first words or first step. It's a little bit of a like sad experience.
Well, what was the point? Like, why do a B&E? For the fun of it? I would not. That's what I do.
Oh, yeah, that's what you do. Wait, hold up. Hey, Himiko, did you get pictures?
What?
Oh. Liv just turns back, like wings drooping. Somehow more sad.
No.
Okay. Well,
no. I was asking because I couldn't quite hear.
I was asking. She was asking Himiko if she got pictures of for committing the B&E.
Yes, I'll show you them tonight when you get back from your bachelorette party.
More so for Stillborn, because I'm pretty sure he's the only one who normally is perceptive enough to notice such things. Her tail slightly wagging. Okay. Well, point being, Tong and Yanshan set up a meeting because apparently she caught wind of the whole not letting her see Yanshan thing.
Okay.
So, with that.
But she's here and she's safe, so
Yeah, So here's the other problem. Breaking and entering, still a crime, Daehoon.
you don't care about that sort of thing.
No, I don't care about the fact that she committed a crime. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of happy that she did. The problem is that the law does care.
The police care.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Look.
Yeah.
At this point in time, have the police figured it out yet?
Liv just sort of shrugs. Yeah.
And if they don't know about it, then, I mean, it's a crime, sure, but
here's the
do we
bigger
have to worry
problem.
about it?
Well, here's the bigger problem.
Okay.
The old man, right? Yeah, he might figure it out. Like,
And
yeah, sure. I'm willing to help his party gaslight him into thinking that he's old and senile, but he's not.
okay, again, is there a problem? Can we just confess to them that there was a meeting and we accidentally used your place as a, I don't know. I wasn't listening or paying attention.
It's
Wow.
these people
So-
owned the building with the talking walls, Dehun. Himiko says.
Oh, why did they go there? But like, do we have to, like, nothing was destroyed, right? No problems. Just tell them, hey guys, we're sorry that we did this, but
You know, let's just never bring this up to anyone ever again.
Maybe have a chat with Fleur about where she meets people.
Yeah, okay, but here's the other problem, guys. We may be completely fine with pushing this under the rug, but
Look, if it
is
comes up,
Fleur gonna break? You know, first crime jitters might be thinking some things of guilt, especially because it's Fleur.
oh, good point. Good point. She doesn't drink. She's also kind of an angry drunk. Then again, I did also like poke the bear, so to speak. She'll whisper in Tarson's ear, more so to keep Dayon from listening in. Hey, buddy,
Yeah.
you think you can make some of the special brownies for her?
Got some. Don't worry.
She holds her hand out to high five him.
He misunderstands and puts a brownie in her hand.
what's that?
Nothing. Brownies? You wouldn't like them. They're high carb, and you're on keto, so don't worry about it.
I don't know what any of those things mean, but never mind. It's not my issue.
Liv bites into it and just, no, you wouldn't like it.
You know, that's what the old priest said whenever he had a really good meal.
Definitely wouldn't
Didn't
like
want to
it.
share it.
Actually, Dayon, you might be allergic. Just bother. She turns back and goes and whispers back to Arson. Okay, so I'm not sure how fucking high you are. Thanks for the
Yeah.
brownie, by the way. No, I'm so more so give it to Fleur.
You know what? You got it. He like gives her a thumbs up,
Thank
and then
you.
he just like very, very casually just like goes up to Fleur and Sylvar and just like, "Hey, Fleur, I made some brownies. Do you want one?"
Arson, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception. I think it's just like 14. Let me check. 12.
Okay. 14, you said, correct?
12.
12?
Yeah, it's 12. I thought it was 14, but it's 12.
Yes, thank you. She'll take it, but she won't bite into it. Just have it in
Yeah.
her on the table in front of her while she continues her conversation with Sylvar in Elvish.
Cool. And
Liv does that thing, not thinking, and offers some of the brownie to fucking Himiko.
No, I'm on business.
Yeah, no, I mean, technically so am I.
Your business
That
is
being
different
said,
than mine.
good. She stops and realizes what she did. Wait, you can eat chocolate?
No, no, I can't.
Oh. Damn. She bites into it again. I'm sorry.
Well, that was all very
Yep.
interesting.
Yeah. Hey, so Daehoon,
Yeah.
you need to go talk with your sword, don't you?
Yeah, here, just a second. Let me just finish drawing it. Oh, man, it's saved in the wrong file. Sorry.
Miss Olivia, you will get a message in your Book of Shadows from Turkid saying to meet at the docks like an hour before sunset. And,
Uh,
and then, like, a second later, it's a bachelorette parenthesis question mark closing parenthesis business.
yeah.
Bring other bridesmen.
Liv stops and almost chokes on the fucking brownie she's eating and goes, right. Fuck.
And then it's bring lots of money that you're not that you're willing to lose.
She'll show the message to Sturban being one of the bridesmen.
He'll um hmm.
Yeah. Uh, I suppose it's technically customary for this to. So, do you want to take, like, I don't know, Gorza and leave early? I probably need to check in on uh, Kevin from accounting.
Works for me, I guess.
Cool. Uh, to which she will text Kevin from accounting. Um, Bachelorette party question mark.
Yes.
Cool. Then she will give him the fire emoji, 100 emoji, laughing, crying emoji, and give him the deets on where.
All right. See you then.
Cool.
Dahan, I believe you had something you wanted to do.
Oh, yeah. Finally got it done. Okay, yeah, this is going to be pretty simple. Go home, sit in his room, put a sword on the table, pull out a holy symbol. Let's talk to some gods. Maybe.
I think that's exactly what they say, like in the church. Like when the Pope is about to pray, that is exactly how he puts it.
Oh, rats, I forgot to draw the other holy symbol. Oh, well, it'll work.
Yeah, it works.
Okay.
Yeah, the gods aren't fickle.
Never.
Yeah, just to start out, because the Twin Divine don't seem to have a problem with various other deities, I'll just try to figure this out between Huitzilopochtli and the Raven Queen. So, pretty simple. Pull up my holy symbol. I'll try to call up my first one.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Are you there?
Yes.
Hello.
What business do you have with me, Daehun Stormbender?
I wish to know your opinion on other deities.
They're all right.
Okay.
At least
I'll
those that aren't the moon and the stars.
Yes, don't worry. I think she'll be all right. She is darkness and death. Okay. My main question is this. I believe, at least, that you have been monitoring my activities.
I have.
Yes, I'm considering entering a pact with a hex blade. Would this be reasonable to you?
Would it help you in your conquests?
I believe so, yes.
Getting
It
a
will make
dope-ass sword? Yeah.
it
Then
will
I
make me more
believe.
powerful.
Then I believe it is not contradictory.
Yes. All right. If that is all you will, then I will do this. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, and I'm sorry to ask you, but is there anything you require? I'm so used to various sacrifices and offerings that. Is there anything I can do?
Not today.
Okay.
Maybe tomorrow. And probably on your journey.
Then
It
I
will
will.
all depend if there will be any fighting, in which case you fight with all your might.
Of course, I will do my best. Thank you. All right. With that, he'll hang up the call. However you do that. Oh, rats! That might have been rude. Maybe I should have let him hang up first. I'm not sure if they can do that. Oh well. All right. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, he puts that back down. Okay, Hexblade. Do you have a name?
I do. Orenir, the dark blade of morning.
All right, sorry.
Uh,
You already said
I couldn't hear
Sorry.
over Miss Livia.
Sorry, I put that in my allies instead of actually naming the sword that. So let me just update his name really quick. Oh my goodness. D&D Beyond. I can't select the name.
It's funky.
Okay, there we go. He is now named Orenmir, Dark Blade of Morning. Okay, there we go. Hello, Orenmir. I'm guessing that you have some fairly simple desires.
Yes.
Kill, probably.
To be used in combat, yes.
That can be arranged. But for using you instead of my other sick blade, I'm going to need some compensation.
This is reasonable.
Okay. Good. I've never done this before. Usually I just believe and stuff happens. What do we do? Do I need to give you some of my blood? Give you a chunk of my soul?
Your soul is unnecessary.
Okay, good. I'm not even sure if it's mine anymore.
All that would be required would be for you to sign a pact.
Oh. Will it, oh man, I've seen Liv's pacts. Will it show up on your blade or? Will it be a paper that just appears?
For this pact, you need only spill but a single drop of your blood onto the handle.
Onto the handle. Okay.
The other fool was foolish enough to tease me by dripping her blood onto the blade.
Well, I'm glad she did it onto the blade. All right, onto the handle. Here, Daehun's going to pull out a dagger. Prick his finger. Okay. Once I do this, you and I will be united in evil killing stuff. What is it? Partners in crime. There we go. And he's going to drop the blood onto the handle.
You will feel a power more or less rush into you, filling you. And you will get a level in Warlock. And
yes.
For the rest of you, for sake of fairness, I will be granting all of you level ups as well.
Holy shit, Liv gets a level in Warlock.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy, I know.
Yeah, it was like either wait till the wedding because that's probably a big enough milestone, or do it now and close enough.
Oh, sorry, I should have waited.
Nah, it's fine. Absolutely fine. This makes roleplay wise makes the most sense.
Okay.
But also, just the whole idea that the whole point is to give Daehun a level in Warlock, and the fucking Warlock is not taking a Bard level.
Yo, I have cantrips. This is
Like to think that everyone, Daehun finally got over his Warlock racism. Fleur finally did her first crime. Arson finally used his Elvish lessons.
Yeah.
Overall, today was a good day for everyone. Good job on the level up, guys.
Lou just looks up and goes, "What the fuck? How? Why? I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, but what the fuck, Anana?
Like,
Why
I
are
didn't
you
fucking
doing
do
this?
anything.
I've just been sitting here getting high."
Consider this in advance for the events of tomorrow.
She's like, I tried some of Arson's brownies and they were so tight, I just decided to give you a level up.
This is in advance for tomorrow pleasure.
Wait, I'm sorry, Anana, did you get a fucking contact high off of me?
No. More so, Daehun has improved on himself. And
guys, I'm gonna take True Strike.
So you see fit to. Okay, please don't worsen that level. Please don't worsen that level up. Just because he's making a stupid decision, please don't worsen that level up.
Meanwhile, you just see Arson like doing a fucking Fortnite dance, clearly leveling up.
Wait, so that explains me. Why the fuck are those two?
Arson's like, finally use my Elvish lessons, bitch! Let's go!
Right, but Stormon in his characteristic normalness did that jack shit. He's getting rewarded for it.
He grew a tree larger than it's supposed to. It's probably dying, but he did it.
That counts you as a level up? No. Fuck, I gotta start a forest.
Can you grow it larger than it's supposed to?
I mean, does it have to fit in the natural order of things?
Yes.
Well, fuck.
Now, is there any character business before Miss Livia and Servon have to leave for the bachelorette party?
Not entirely. There is a technical one on my side. How do I apply my charisma to a weapon?
So I'm not sure on
D&D Beyond, it should be
yeah.
automatic, since they do a lot of things automatically. But
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
would.
sure.
I'm not sure about D&D Beyond. If you were on Roll20, I can answer that. When you added the weapon, probably, I mean, unless you want to use Omerel, it's either Omerel or the Longsword +1. The Longsword +1 will likely have to be your packed weapon, just because
Right.
it's enchant weapons. But either way, when you go in, you see on your attacks and spells list, you should have like the sword.
Yeah. If you hover your mouse over it, then on the right hand side there should be like a little cog. If you click on that, you can see where to change things.
Yeah, you hit it where it says attack, and it says like strength. You can switch it to charisma or spell, because spell works too. I just used spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
And since you're proficient in longswords, the spellcasting modifier does actually equal your charisma plus proficiency bonus. So.
All right, that works.
And now you no longer have to put any points into strength.
Yeah. Probably gonna go to charisma and constitution.
Thanks. Yeah, I would chop that charisma out first, buddy.
Oh yeah, I'm just one level up away from.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh boy. 4th level spells. The shizzle.
There we go. That's better.
I still only need 2 warlock spell slot, but that's beside the point. Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Those spells down, not cantrips down. I was going to flex on Dayhun there.
Oh.
Not that it matters how many cantrips I have, anyways.
Not that.
Like I wanted to brag, but damn.
I still can. It's just less cool.
All right. Character level up aside. Do Dayhun and Arson have any specific business they want to get taken care of?
He's gonna go outside and blast a tree. And then he's gonna, like, I don't know, belly flap in the dirt and then clean himself up. Oh, this is so cool.
Oh, dang.
You can do either the Skyward Strike from Skyward Sword or any of the full HP sword beam attacks from the earlier Legend of Zelda games.
Cool. All right, wait. So I just use my normal longsword, not Omir. He's just on my side.
You can use Omir if you want. Technically speaking, the Hexblade thing that allows you to use charisma doesn't have a stipulation that it can't be a sentient magic item. The thing is if you go to Warlock 3 and get back to the blade, it can't be Ormir. So at that point, I would suggest switching over to Longsword. It's up to you.
It's sticking with the longsword. It's +1.
Cool.
So.
Though I do kind of like to imagine, because it's not Ormir and thus not the stand-in for the Master Sword, and you first try to do a fucking like from Breath of the Wild, how you normally do the sword beam attack is by throwing it. You just accidentally throw the sword the first time.
Alright. So, any business before Liv and Cerebon leave for the bachelor party?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Liv, Cerebon?
Since my Swan was currently having an existential crisis, and Colemom's going to be away for the night, Viv will give Arson 5 shiny silver pieces to get himself dinner and tell him not to spend it all in one place.
Okay.
Despite the fact that she completely understands that he has more money, she's just insulting him.
Okay. Nice mommy's not having extra some surprise. She has her own bachelorette party to get to.
Fair point. Well, don't spend that 5 shiny silver pieces in one place, Arson.
Arson is like already using it to buy a beer. He's like, what?
That's for dinner tonight. Actually, who the fuck am I kidding? We don't pay Libertas anyways.
You should.
I think Arson's literally the only one who's ever paid the beer to us.
No. Audrey did. Audrey, to her credit, not only paid Libertas, she explicitly paid for Arson's room just to take it from him, despite the fact she does not sleep.
Yeah, but Audrey's not like an official member.
Anyway. So, it's Livy and Ceramon. You leave and meet Turku down at the docks at the arranged time. And after a few minutes, a human with the classic office worker look. Like, suit, tie, square-rimmed glasses, combed back brown hair. Comes over. A pleasure to see you all. Pleasure.
Hey, glad to see you, buddy. Yeah, I have no fucking clue what Turku has planned, and knowing Turku, that could go anywhere from cosmic horror to gambling.
Oh,
she's more so saying this for Durbon than Kevin.
Oh, it is most certainly the gambling. Guys, guess where we're going?
I mean, again, knowing you, it could still be gambling with, like, fucking Cthulhu.
Why would we do that when we can just go to casino?
Nice.
Why the fuck did that air horn sound play? Arson, are you hiding in the bushes?
Arson's just like, I was hired to be a hype man.
Thank you for paying him. He's unhireable.
It's like Turku, like, believe it or not, it's really hard for someone called Turku the Terror to host a bachelorette party. It was really hard for him to book any of these gigs.
I'm not going to question how a minor could. I don't think I want to know.
It's like, listen.
Now, hey, you're forgetting who I am. I can just scare people into giving me a venue. But no, anyway. Steve, here, you teleportation circle us to casino. And the moment the teleportation circle is cast, all of you head through the portal and you find yourselves in the familiar underground city of Casino.
Wow, it's not all on fire after we left it. High five, Sturbon.
Alright, now.
No?
Now.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Oh, yeah, what's up, my dude? Hello?
Yes?
What?
Earth to Turku the Terror. What's on the docket?
Ah, I thought you were talking to Sterman. We are more or less going to spend the night away, getting wasted, maybe losing our money on rigged slot machines or dice games, perhaps a game of blackjack. No. So there's a really nice casino, not the one that you all snooped about, or the one owned by that Rakshasa that I believe you said Fleur was reluctant to meet.
Yeah.
But no. I don't remember what it's called. I just know it's really good, and it has this nice Chateau Romani. Chateau de la Romani.
Okay. Cool. Given what you're saying, she holds up a finger. 1 second. She'll pull out the fucking the milk bar mask from Majora's Mask and put it on Arson. There you go, buddy.
Yay.
I mean, I have my own, but that works.
Yeah, no, I had to collect all of this shit.
Look.
She'll pull out the Fierce Deity mask. This one whispers sweet nothings to me while I don't sleep.
Hey, look. I am glad that you decided to bring him along and have him wear that stupid mask because it looks stupid on me.
But you're not a minor. You should be able to get in anyways.
Anyway, it's this way.
Wait.
And you will be taken to a multi-storied casino. It is not a ship that was somehow brought underground, but more of a classical casino that you would find in Las Vegas or California Indian reservations.
Huh. This is like straight out of the fucking Nine Hells. My god.
Yeah, except you don't have the screaming souls.
Honestly, yeah, it's Kevin here can attest to. Steve. Fuck. As Steve here can attest to, if you're ever in a casino in Phlegethos, you don't hear the tormented souls of the damned. I mean, you might hear the tormented souls of that one guy who, lost it all at the crap stable, but that's beside the point. He looks over at Arson. That guy would be you.
It's like, I have been that guy.
Anyways.
Now, I don't know if we want to just go our separate ways to waste our money how we want, or if we want to spend all our money together. I think I might just go get drunk with some Chateau Romani, but I might try my hand at some games.
Cool.
And try not to murder the dealers.
Yeah, that's some positive. Please don't murder any dealers.
Or torture them.
Yeah. She looks over at Steve and goes, "No, he knows how to leave work at home."
Yes, this is a long vacation that I've needed.
Yeah. And since you legally can't say it, but I can, fuck Fiona. Alright, let's go get wasted. Arson, don't take that thing off. I see you scratching at it like a cat in a cone.
It's itchy.
You'll get kicked out if you take it off.
Arson's like that's a good, like that's a punishment?
Liv sighs and hands him one of those like handheld baseball games from like the 90s.
The ones with the little balls they like get into the holes.
Yes, it's not even like an electronic one.
That's sick.
Right. Now, I don't know. Let's just go get wasted. Yeah, fuck it. Maybe keep Orzo away from any gambling. She hasn't been herself lately, but also this is Orzo we're talking about.
She kind of just goes with the flow.
Yeah. Great. Hey, Arson.
Hmm?
Uh, if you want, well, like other people aren't looking. Uh, hear me out. You steal chips from other people.
Alright, you cut out what?
You steal chips from other people.
You steal what?
Chips.
Oh, yeah, man. He's like, what do you want? I got Fritos, Doritos, Lay,
No,
Pringles.
she'll hold out like a fucking poker chip. No, chips. Not a
Oh,
casino.
no. I thought you were talking about like munchies.
Actually, she uh she'll grab one of the bags of Fritos. The brownie. Um. Well, cool. As an aside, I don't know, Arson. You know how to play blackjack?
Sure, I can play blackjack.
Great. Swan,
What?
can you play blackjack?
The fine play.
You know the rules to a certain amount.
Yeah, I'm not asking you to like count
Fine
cards or
rule.
anything. Do you know legitimately how to play it without cheating?
Um, no.
And how good are you at cheating?
Terrible. That's why my brother does it now. Instead of me.
Oh, honey. So you don't even know the rules to blackjack, do you? Okay.
We
You
aren't exactly the most on didn't exactly come from the most honest of families.
yeah, well, I figured the you would learn how to fucking gamble.
I would hope so. It's the entire point of cheating at the games.
Well, no, you understand what I fucking mean.
Yeah.
Like actually following the rules gambling.
We really gonna do that? Or I mean, yeah, sure. I'll follow the
But no, but you gotta know the rules to the game to break them.
I guess.
She looks over at like
This is
presumably a
a
security guard.
bold strategy. He's gonna try cheating at the game when he doesn't even know what the rules are.
I must applaud him. No wonder he's shit at cheating. She says, not that she says, conspicuously looking over at a security guard in the back to stare one of ours. Not that you ever would. You would absolutely play fairly.
the one of these security guards who is like, apart from the what's his name? Actually, what the Leonin in Libertas's group, Tyros. Apart from Tyros, is like a beefy, or one of the beefiest Leonins you've seen.
She leans in and pushes to Infernal. Can you cheat at any other games?
I mean,
Apparently, I'm proficient in dragon chess. Is there fucking
Oh,
dragon chess?
I don't think there's going to be dragon chess at a casino, Arson.
It's like, I don't know, but like, otherwise, I am not useful here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, the last time we were here, I think would prove otherwise. Okay, look. Here. Serval, buddy,
yes.
tell you what. You come play at the same table as us, and it won't really matter if you lose money because between Steve, Arson, and I, we should hopefully win it back.
Like, oh, we're already starting off with the gambler's mentality. That's not gonna go well.
Arson,
Yeah,
3 out of 4 of us here in this huddle have a gambling addiction. You are one
yeah,
of them.
yeah.
I think I'll just watch you guys work.
You know what, Sturbot? That's probably for the best. One of us needs to not be an addict.
Fair
Yes.
point. She
I'll let
shrugged.
you know when you've gone too far.
Sturbot fulfills an important role of being that guy at the party who holds your hair back when you're vomiting, okay? We
Oh,
need that guy.
It's still our designated driver.
Yeah.
It's
Fair
either
enough.
him or Gorza.
Yeah, I don't think Gorza has a license.
Like,
Well,
she barely has her adventuring license.
Alright, well, hey, should we do this, Arson?
Let's go.
Yeah. Liv, shows him, like, a note page in her book of shadows. It's just a list of casinos she's gotten kicked out of already.
Arson pulls out his own and they cross and compare.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Neat.
Turn.
No, not at all. Great. So she'll keep this quiet enough. So I know Steve here knows how to play and absolutely fucking cheat. It's a very common occurrence in the Nine Hells. As long as you don't get caught, it's fair game.
Yes, and you got caught often enough that you had to, that you got kicked out 3 times.
Look, man, it was my first 3 casinos. I got better with time.
Yes, and
That's
your
Cheating
flawless
or like playing?
your flawless disguise.
Look, one of the and I distinctly remember one of those 2 times was not actually for cheating. It was for drunken disorderly conduct. Anyways, so, uh, if you can win legitimately, great. Uh, you know, I fully expect fucking, Steve here to cheat, and frankly, I'm going to. So, the point being is that, the three of us have to somehow split the earnings in such a way that it doesn't look suspicious, Arson.
All right.
Right. Uh, she, she will then mentally whisper to Mikhail and goes, and you, well, tonight, don't fucking bring up the fact that I'm gambling away our hoard. Technically, it's also your bachelorette party. She mentally puts a tiara on Mikhail. You look lovely. Cool. So I think I pissed off the Mind Dragon. Let's not worry about that. Uh, so
So here's how it's going to work. There's going to be a set of rules, and if you're going to try to cheat, then it's going to be a sleight of hand, unless you have, say, a related proficiency. Otherwise, it's going to be straight d20s. And depending on what it is, if it's a competitive game like poker or something like to that effect, the highest roll wins that round. So you do have to state how much you're betting.
great.
For the slot machines, that's going to be like a 3d20s. If they're like within like two numbers of each other, or well, if we get to that point, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Level head for fucking like blackjack. Seeing as A, she knows how to count cards, and B, her favorite scheme is literally cheating people out of money via cards.
All right then.
She will motion Arson to also come over.
All right. Arson will sit down next to her.
Great.
And, try to look like as though they didn't walk in together. Just, just sitting next to this person.
Liv looks at his what type of sunglasses is Arson wearing? Are like they fucking polarized with like a reflective front?
Yeah, definitely. Like those fucking no, actually I
So
think
he's not wearing like fucking aviators, but they are actually like just darkened lenses.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, good. You weren't stupid enough to wear those glasses tonight.
It's like, yeah, would rather them not see my cards.
Smart. So, yeah, I don't know how you intend to cheat. So have fun with that.
Well, I think I'll figure out a way.
Great. She'll put down. Oh, let's start. She'll start putting down increments of 10 GP until she hears the growling from a kale in the back of her mind get to a certain point that and then she'll stop.
It'd be well, it starts almost immediately, but it gets before
Yeah,
it
but like
gets to
happening.
40 GP.
Great, then she'll put down 30.
The other people at the table will I don't know how betting works because religious reasons. The only thing that I know is call you, so I think that's the same amount.
Mm-hmm.
So, the total pot right now is 160.
Great.
Arson.
She looks over at Arson.
Yep.
How much you betting?
Arson is going to, I think, put down like a quarter of what Liv put down. He's playing really small potatoes.
All right, total pot is 150, 170. All right, roll 1d20. Add your proficiency with playing cards if you have them. If you're going to cheat, also add your proficiency with sleight of hand.
Wonderful.
Actually, I should probably
Oh, fuck.
Uh, hey, Arson.
Yeah.
The idea of not to go over 21.
Oh, wait. Oh, is that what we're playing? Okay, thank God. That's actually good then.
No, that's not how we're playing it. But since you rolled a nat one, that's why she's giving you shit.
Oh.
I can only presume that means he busted.
Yes.
I guess, I don't know. I don't really understand how we're translating this into dice rolls.
You got like the worst hand possible.
Cool.
With Olivia.
I'm currently putting shit down, okay? Well, we were playing it like that.
All right, Miss Olivia, you win the total earnings of 170 gold. Wait, what?
I said great.
Why is it 7?
I don't know why they're all 3 7s. I just know how the proficiency bonus works for both her with playing cards and her with sleight of hand. I just rolled a 7. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
170 GP, you said, yes?
Yes. It was,
Great.
Don't figure
Alright,
what the
that would work.
You just made the day.
Yeah, okay. 200. I'm time to play fucking accounting simulator.
Well, you gotta keep track of how much you're winning and how much you're losing.
Great. Liv just sort of walks back and will again pull the same stunt to decide how much she should bet. Of seeing how far it's okay for fucking Mikhail before she should stop putting down gold pieces.
This time it's 50.
Oh fuck! Does the dragon also have a gambling addiction?
Like, Dragon, I thought you would help me on this.
Okay, well then, yeah, she'll put down 50 GP.
someone's feeling lucky they're putting down 60 GP. The other two people put down 25.
Well, Larson?
Arson will also put down 25.
All right. Wow. Sheesh.
Oh, sorry.
A real quick way is to just click the chat box and press the up key.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
All right then. Well then, Myth, you do the math on that.
Let's see. All right. Yay for accounting. I should just pull up the fucking calculator app.
Well, you're not doing it already.
Well, no, I was using Google, but instead of tabbing out. Okay. One second, I have to resize this bad boy because it's massive.
Yeah, if this is going to be the only game you play the entire night, then we can just do one more set of rules, except with advantage, just to average things out. Actually, no, not advantage. Make it 2d20s. If this is going to be the only thing you play all night.
Well, I will add, at least next round, Lou's realizing she's got a bit of a hot streak going on, and it's going to start looking suspicious. So she's not going to cheat. After that, though, we'll see. All right, I've done the math. Point being is that Liv's fine only playing this. It's more so up to Arson. Because, if he finally has a fuck this moment and leaves the table and drags her to slots, she's not going to say no. She just knows she's really good at card games.
Yeah, it is funny because, well, she's on a hot streak. Arson is very much on a cold streak, so I think he'll give it like one more shot and then just be like, nah, I'm good.
Okay.
This time it goes up to 60 before the growling becomes too much.
Right.
So, sorry, to cheat again, you have to add what? Your
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Okay. He might try to cheat. That's one last desperate attempt, but then again, his sleight of hand is a fucking 1, so maybe not.
Look, I think short of rolling a nat 1, I think the attention is solely on Liv here. But yeah, she'll put down 60.
One of the people puts down 90 GP. The other two who look like they're together put down 15 each.
Right.
Arson is going to put down 20.
Right. It's just about as good as I can get. Wow. For once, she doesn't. Hey! Arson,
Oh
you
my
win!
god! Good job, Arson.
And your reward? Math.
Oh, I don't want to do that. So, wait, you want me to add all of these?
That is your winnings
Oh, okay.
in gold.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I tried earlier.
It's unfortunate. That's why I just have the fucking calculator up.
That's fair. I mean, it's bullshit, but fair. Let me just get a
But
calculator out.
unironically for Arson, you hear an audible sigh of relief from Liv at that round.
Because she didn't want to fucking count all that shit.
Well, no, that she didn't win a third time in a row, but the one who did win was still in her party, so it comes out like as a net positive.
Okay, so that was like 200. Thanks, Daehoon.
Just gotta roll a 1d1.
Okay, cool. Yeah, good for Arson actually doing stuff. He's still gonna leave though. He's gonna be like, "This is boring. Let's leave."
One more round. One more round.
Ah.
Look, she leads in close to Arson. This is not just my, fucking gambling addiction speaking. I want to see how high I can drive Mikhail.
Fine.
Great.
He's very clearly pouting.
She will do it once more to let Mikhail decide.
10.
10.
Yeah, he heard what you said, so he's...
Fine, she'll put down 10. Except, actually, they're not 10 GP. She's gonna do something fucking insane, probably.
Platinum.
Yeah, she's putting down 10 platinum just to piss off the dragon. I will lose money just to spite this man.
Alright, Arson, you gonna join into this round, or yeah?
No, Arson's pouting. He's like, "Mom, I want to leave." Ugh.
Right.
Alright. Now, this is not going to be as simple because someone decided to use platinum instead.
Cool. Ironically, it's actually still pretty simple. To that, she will stand up from the table, blow the other high bidder a kiss, and be like, okay, fine, let's go. What do you want to do now?
Slots?
Alright, if you fucking space. I wouldn't recommend doing slots.
Hey, by the way, just like out of the meta, I need to go to bed in like 10 minutes, so.
But fine, let's do slots.
it's Arson's bedtime soon.
So
Yes, we can have one slots game before you have to go to bed, Arson.
yeah, so for an example, that what I just rolled, the first and the last slots would be the same, but the 8 would be different.
Cool. He will mentally to Mikhail. Hey, here, the crystalline dragon.
What?
You think you can manipulate the slot machines? You know, with psionics and shit.
Well, let me check the Crystal Dragon's stats.
I highly doubt that anyone has. No, never mind.
This might unironically be a first for D&D, but that's beside the point.
No. There's probably been at least a few crystal dragons doing this.
Well, yes, but I mean explicitly in game.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it, because their spells are command, divination, hypnotic pattern, and lesser restoration.
What do you mean you can't just command the slot machine, Mikhail?
It's not a living thing.
What if we find slot machine mimic?
You know, I have a kind of like a theory. Like, okay, you know how Arson can technically turn his arm into like different like rocks and like minerals? Could he turn it into like a magnetic mineral?
Yeah,
Suggesting
theoretically.
you're
Okay.
turning your hand into fucking magnetite and sorting these things out?
Listen, I just think that I want to at least try it out.
You know what? Fuck it. You go ahead, Arson. Alright, Mikhail, well, these things are fucking bullshit. How much money do you want to put in?
Start with 5.
All right.
5 platinum, you got it.
No. She will actually fucking agree with Mikhail on this and put him 5 GP.
Yeah, instead of actually, the what we normally do for your shifting of your arm,
Yeah,
do that first and see if you can actually shift your arm into a magnetic mineral.
right. Like, that's the thing. Like, for Arson, this is like purely just practice.
You lost that on that, Miss Olivia.
Okay, so
We'll
what's
just sort of
the...
look down at it and goes, see, this is my fucking point. Right here.
So what's the proficiency that Arson needs to roll?
I think it's
Charisma.
charisma plus proficiency.
Yeah.
Okay, charisma plus proficiency.
Basically, it's your spellcasting modifier.
Ah, it's fucking sick.
Alright. You're able to shift your arm into a magnet.
Alright.
While retaining, while retaining a arm, or arm-like qualities.
So
I like to imagine it takes a few seconds, like his fingers start sticking together and he has to keep pulling them apart before he controls it.
yeah, it's pretty touch and go. For this, I think it would be cool, like, if one's like really bad, it's basically just like a reroll.
Alright. So, because you're manipulating this,
Yep.
do you want high or low?
High.
Oh. Yeah, come on. You're fucking Arson.
Okay.
Yeah!
And just because it's Arson, higher than a fucking kite.
Alright, you're able to, I think, set all 3 sevens is the best you can do.
No, you got the fucking jackpot. I'm genuinely surprised. I figure you fuck that up with a magnet.
You know what? So am I.
You also broke the machine, but
Yeah,
Don't mind that.
honestly, though, like, seriously, I would have thought that you. She looks back over at the slot machine and goes, actually, well, yeah, you're covering for me right now. She will use prestidigitation, and also use it on this fucking slot machine, with a magnet. Mind you, she's like, fuck it, let's just see how far we can take it. And it's not gonna make, like, some naturally occurring magnetic mineral like Arson's arm. No, she's going for, like, an industrial strength. If struck the wrong way, can zap all of the electronics in a given radius. Like, shit you would use to pick up a car, a strength magnet. And we'll slap it to the side of the machine and see if she can manipulate it.
high or low?
Aye.
Gosh darn it! Oh wait, no, I didn't realize what's wrong.
Sweet! You fucked up, so it's too late. Oh, it's not supposed to make that clicking noise, is it?
You're also pretty sure. I'm also pretty sure the 5 slot machines around us aren't supposed to move towards us by several inches.
Hold up. She's like actually counting off on her fingers until the magnet fucking disappears. Oh,
Right. Now, before you leave, so how do you go to drink anything at all?
That's pretty. You know what? Yeah, if Arson won the jackpot, he would most definitely just like start drinking. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm good for the night. Bye."
All right, how drunk are you going to get?
You know what? To answer that, we're going to roll my fucking Constitution, and depending on how high or low that roll is, will depend. Not that drunk. He's fine.
Okay.
he still drank a lot, but
He drank, yeah, no. For like a normal person, he drank like obscenely, like an obscene amount. But for some reason, and because it's arson, he's perfectly fine.
also doesn't he have like a fucking amulet of sobriety?
He has an amulet of the drunkard that basically heals him.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's doing fine.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
You don't puke like fire, do you?
Well, actually, basically, yeah. Like, there's even like a little bit of like sulfur that comes up too. It smells super nasty.
Cool. I think I'm going to regret this. You might cause a fucking stink bomb. Can you turn your stomach into air for me, buddy?
You know what? I think that might kill me because like if my stomach was
Honestly,
air, like how would the other organs react to that?
honestly, the divine bullshit. Your arm regularly switches elements. You literally had like a marble statue for a torso, and now you're worried about this.
Well, it's just like that's all at the same time. Like you have to make
Okay,
sure.
okay, fine. Uh, turn your entire torso into air. I
I could try. Let's see. Arson's going to try to turn his torso into air.
Oh no.
Okay. It's air.
It looks see-through. It's basically like as though he got put into one of those like fucking magician cut in half things, and his top half and bottom half are just floating.
Well, I don't think it turns like his clothes into air, so it's more like
it's more like you turned your torso into air, and your clothes are just being buffeted by the storm that is now your chest.
Dear God, you're like a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing too, man.
It actually is.
He basically like pulls his arms out, and like the air basically makes his sleeves just like start floating.
That's sick.
I know, right?
That
I was
being
so glad I went on that fucking Naruto training montage bullshit.
Yes, you truly are the Avatar, the last airbender.
My arc is complete.
Yeah,
No, you still have yet the fire book to get.
That is true, but like I'm already made out of fire, so I'm kind of curious what the fuck happens with that.
Being the only reason I asked you to do this, she says, poking where your stomach used to be. Because now I'm pretty sure you're gonna just vomit air.
Maybe. Well, I guess we'll see how that fucking works.
Well, you know, as long as it's not like carbon monoxide, I think we're okay. If it's like, you know, you're vomiting methane, then there's a problem, but it won't immediately kill us.
Arson is just vomiting straight up mustard gas.
Well, you know what? If you fucking hotbox your room with mustard gas, that's on you, Arson.
It doesn't affect him. He lives with that shit. He lived on a fucking entire island with that shit. It affects everyone else, though.
Lived and ironically still has a home in the Nine Hells. And not like, you know, Mephistopheles' lair, which is just ice and snow. No, the one that is perpetually on fire.
I'd like to think that, like, during this entire conversation, he's also still been drinking.
Actually,
like,
hold on.
he went through 5 drinks during this entire convo.
Yeah. Liv will roll his hoodie up and check and see if, like, she can see the contents hovering in the stomach. Huh. Yeah, that's not at all terrifying, Arson. Actually, hold up, someone hand me the straw.
And you what now?
Straw.
Oh, okay, sure.
Great. She'll poke it into where Arson's stomach used to be and drink the contents out of his stomach. Alright, that's sufficiently cursed for my bachelorette party. Let's go the fuck home.
And Arson's like, and with that, I'm going to fucking bed.
Alright. Well, you're
Night, guys.
You're free to go, Soul.
Bye. Have fun.
Miss Olivia and Starabon, do you drink, and how much do you drink?
He doesn't really drink? Tonight, more so because, she's now, like, running through in her mind with Mikhail what exactly the strength of the magnet should be to sufficiently fry a slot machine, but only one. And not cause, you know, hovering slot machines a la Magneto.
They eventually, Turku would come over with like a glass of milk. A glass of milk, say it's Chateau Romani.
Yeah, Liv has like on cocktail napkins just sprawled out like plans of flying a slot machine, and we'll just mindlessly sip it and look back up to Turkey like, yeah, what do you take of this?
I think you're gonna get kicked out if the bouncers see you with these.
I don't know if they can understand what I'm drawing here. She says, conspicuously grabbing one of the cocktail napkins that have 777 written on it and crumpling it and putting it in her pocket. The rest of the plans are basically incomprehensible, except for, like, maybe Arson, Mikhail herself, and probably Turku.
Yeah, I think the guards might still think you're up to something.
Honestly, we're pretty close to figuring this shit out, though.
No,
she
no,
will.
you're not.
She will sweep up all of the cocktail napkins, flip them over, and much like in like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, where they fold the notes just the right way, there is use there's just written in Infernal, use use unseen servant to pick back lock and rig the thing. Like I said, figured it out. She sips it before putting away the note.
The answer is 1.21 gigawatts.
I mean, I still got the correct answer. I just wasn't right.
Anyway, we're just about done here, so.
Oh yeah, let's go then.
All right then. Yeah, everyone will be gathered up, and you will be teleported back to the city of Snakiv. Late in the evening, probably midnight. At least that's your best guess. There weren't exactly clocks down there.
Liv pulls out her own pocket watch. She keeps on her for that exact reason.
It's like 12:15.
Sweet. Yeah, that's dark enough. Hey, Stovon, Turku, check this out. To which, so, you know, how Anana basically reported me for something that Dehun did?
Yes.
Well, she'll step into a dark alleyway, and then just fucking disappear into the shadows. And it's not like she's hiding in the darkness. No, it's the fucking one with shadows invocation. So she's just flat out invisible, even to Turku.
Because it's not transmutation or the like spell.
Yeah, she is just a feature.
So yeah, he actually wouldn't see that with his witch sight.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I know. It's sick, right?
Totally.
Yeah, you could have just like done that here, and he'll snap his fingers and he disappears.
Yeah, but that requires either being 15th level, which I'm not, or expending a spell slot, which I won't. Look, Turku, you of all people understand. In this spell slot economy, you have to take what you can get.
Eh. He takes a step and he reappears.
Yeah, Liv will move forward, reappearing. Anyways, you know, I have no clue when this is going to come up, and this might be a novelty that will wear off quickly, and I have to switch it out with Anana. But it's pretty funny, not to say the least.
Alright,
What,
well,
turning invisible when you step into shadows?
Yep.
I mean, it's literally called One with Shadows.
Yeah, I can do that, edgy rogue thing of disappearing into shadows.
Literally.
Yeah.
Of course, you can't move or do an action or react to anything once you're invisible, but
It's great for, staking out a shady back alley drug deal.
How many shady
Or
alley
there,
have you stuck out?
more than you would care to know. But also, like, I can watch people while they sleep, and even if they wake up, they won't know I'm there.
yes, because that's just what Fleur wants.
Who's
Yeah.
even doing it to Fleur? I'm gonna give Daehoon so much paranoia.
The poor man.
Yeah, it's gonna be like he's possessed all over again.
Yeah, speaking of Daehoon, he's just been shooting at things. His
Anyways,
backyard is trash.
I'm assuming that conspicuous cloud of smoke, and I'm pretty sure Bark is Daehoon.
Yeah. So I will see you all tomorrow. Shoot, you guys planned the wedding. What, is it morning?
I mean, I would no, but definitely get there early enough in the morning. You being important and all.
Yeah, and you said Witchlight Casual was the theme, right?
Exactly.
What the heck is that supposed to mean?
How do you not? Sylvan, hey, you haven't used any wild shapes today, have you?
What now?
Wild shapes, you haven't used them, yes?
Haven't used them, no.
Great. You mind showing Turko here what I mean by witch-like casual, since I know you have your fucking leaf outfit on you and can turn into a spider at will?
And he'll turn into a giant spider then.
What was the thing you made for the giant spider? Wasn't it like a fucking leaf bow tie using your nature powers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you made a full-on suit.
Okay, so he's a spider
But
with a bow tie.
Spider. See? Witch-like casual. Well, yeah, he's explicitly supposed to be in spider form.
Yes, I know you told me that.
But you understand now, right? Somewhat.
No.
I think kind of Feywildish, but you don't have to dress like a fucking fairy.
Okay, got it now.
Cool.
Alright, he said, just walking away, like...
Wait, Turkey, one last thing.
Hmm?
So Daehoon may or may not have recently become a warlock, and I don't think quite understands, well, he's doing that thing that new warlocks always do of she points to the smoke cloud, spamming Eldritch Blast.
Sounds like a you problem, and he will dive off the dock into the water.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. She steps back into the alley and disappears for Sturbon.
Mild.
No, don't worry, Spider-Bon. You can take care of this.
That's what I'm concerned about.
Oh, no, no, leave. I can't move, or else I break the invisibility.
Yes, because that's the most important thing, is maintaining
Yes,
invisibility.
yes, I have to keep up fucking appearances, Mikhail.
You mean disappearances?
When the fuck did you get a drum and a cymbal into my head? Was that always unfair?
I ordered it on Mental eBay a while ago.
Oh.
I gotta do something with the, well, even, pleasantries get boring after a while.
Yeah, no, I get it. Please don't play the drums at 3 a.m., though. I might not need to sleep, but you know.
Yes, I am well aware.
Maybe do it in Damon's head. That would be funny. She says, once again, motioning Sturbon to leave, but then realizes her hand is invisible, and therefore he cannot see it. No, seriously, Sturbon, just go get Daehoon, tell him to stop blowing up trees. You're the fucking spirit of nature. That sounds like a you problem.
Sounds more like a warlock problem to me.
I don't know. He is fucking with your nature. Come on.
But he is, an undisciplined child at the moment. That has just been given a new toy. And don't you think that, someone that may end up being a parent soon should learn how to deal with children?
Look, I don't think even at the worst of times, Harmony and or her hypothetical siblings can possibly be worse than Daehoon with a new toy.
We were the youngest, and we didn't really have any duties of taking care of the world children.
Look, I understand, but you must be damned. I'm going to teach Daehoon how to warlock after he badmouthed my profession for how long?
Would you rather have the person that's scared of him to do it?
No, I'm thinking of forcing Silver to do it.
Actually. Pull out one of those application forms for the journey into the mountains.
Yeah, sure. Liz will pull it out.
This one right here, the Toramura. It says she's technically a warlock.
Oh, yeah. That'd work.
And actually the same type.
Okay, fine, I'll look into it tomorrow morning. I mean, tonight I was going to just have you do what dragons normally do to kobolds and intimidate the poor bastard into, talking Daehoon down, but
do we really,
you know what?
Do we really want to risk our ring bearer for that?
Right, let's wait until after the wedding to follow racism. She's saying this out loud, by the way.
Oh dear.
Anyways, seriously, Zerban, go. I'm not leaving this spot until you move. Actually, unironically, please do that Spider-Man thing where you just sort of zip up on a web line. So I suppose as a spider and not Spider-Man, the spinnerets are on your... You know what? Never mind. She'll just walk out of the fucking alleyway and head back to the bear brawler.
And I tell
He'll,
yes.
he'll head to his tree then.
Hey, Sturban, don't get fucking animal control called on you, or turn back into Teeth Thing Bod.
I assumed he transformed transformed back into his normal self because how else would you have been talking with him?
I figured it was more so she was talking at him.
Just hawking at a spider the entire time.
But to be fair, it's even worse for onlookers because there's no one actually speaking to the spider. It's just a voice.
Well, regardless, you return to the Bear Brawler. Daewon eventually stops testing Eldritch Blast when he gets too tired.
Eventually.
At least I'm pretty sure it's Eldritch Blast.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, occasionally he just tries to chop down a tree, but...
You all retire for the evening, and the next morning, it's time for the wedding.
Joy.